Hey friends, welcome to today's video. Today is going to be the greatest day of your life. It may also be the greatest day of your kids' lives as well too, as they have a return to school and garnering their knowledge gain. It's going to be a fantastic school year for our children. I know it's going to be great for yours. I want to talk about some ways you could streamline your routine to reduce stress and enjoy a little bit of peace, okay? You know, with school back in session, it's time to get back into some routines. You know, you got to get your whole family up, dressed, out the door with everything they need for each day. That can be a challenge, you know, and we want to make sure that we have the ability to put together a program or plan that's going to help us to be successful, reduce our morning stress, you know, and have some techniques that'll allow us to streamline our processes with our family as we move forward into this fantastic school year. Let's talk a little bit about that. First thing, you know, I am all about making lunches. You know, it's great if you can afford to buy the school lunch every day, but there's no guarantees on what they're serving our children. I know it's all got rules around it, but I'll be honest with you, if you want to make sure your kids are getting the best nutrition, go ahead and make their lunch for them. That way you're sending them out the door with something successful and nutritional, and it's going to fuel them for their day of learning, okay? So on Sunday afternoon, I'm recommending, or maybe Sunday evening, why don't you go ahead and prep all the snacks for lunches throughout the week. You can wash grapes, carrots, apples, pears, and slice them out and portion them for each day of the week. Now I'm going to give you a little secret. I know they say that to keep fruit from browning, dip it in lemon juice. In our house, we actually dip it in Diet 7-Up or Sprite. You get all the same benefits without the lemony flavor. But, you know, it's a great day, and a great day. It's going to be a great day, wow. But if you make sandwiches daily, have all the toppings ready and easy to assemble, you know, you can lay all that out. Sometimes you can take sandwiches, pre-make them, put them on paper, and then lay them flat inside of a Tupperware dish. And then it's easy to just take that stuff out, put it on bread, package the sandwich, and send the kids out the door. But you can always pre-make things on Sunday for the week. I'm also going to recommend that placing some hooks for backpacks and bags by the door you exit each morning. You know, if you hang your kid's backpack and jacket right by the door, you know, you'll never forget it. It's something that's there right next to the door. They can just, you know, go out into the mudroom or to that room right before you get to your garage and throw the jacket on, grab the backpack, and they can be out the door. And you can pre-pack the backpacks for the kids before you place it on the door for them or on the hook. And that's just one way to be successful. Now, another thing you can do on Sundays is choose outfits for the week and have them hanging or folded, just ready to grab and get dressed for each day. You know, the nice thing is if you have your clothing set out for kids each day, they know Monday I'm going to wear this, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It streamlines things. It avoids confusion in the mornings. Everybody knows. I get up, I put these clothes on for this day, I go downstairs, my lunch is going to be ready for me, breakfast is waiting, and then when I'm on my way out the door, I just grab my backpack, put on my jacket, and I'm ready to rock and roll. It makes it really streamlined, and it'll keep things moving forward easily. In order to facilitate that process of ease in the mornings, why not have the kids take a bath or a shower the night before? You know, if you have multiple children who need to take baths or showers each morning, that can be really, really hectic, right? So you want to cut down on bathroom time and make getting out the door much faster. Have everybody have their shower or their bath at night before they go to bed. I mean, I know some of these just seem really simplistic and hey, Doug, I already know that, but not everybody does. And I just want to throw some ideas out there that'll facilitate your supercomputer to be moving forward so you can have a successful school year. Because you know what? Your kids are worth it. And it's worth it to me to give you some ideas so you can reduce your stress and focus this supercomputer on achieving your goals, dreams, and desires, okay? So another thing, how about a chore chart? Have you thought about having a chore chart in your house? It's a great way, you know, to delegate tasks in the house, such as feeding pets, loading lunch bags. You know, maybe your kids could, if you lay out all the stuff on a piece of parchment paper and have it set per sandwich, laid flat inside of a Tupperware dish, Have your kids make their sandwiches for the next day. It might be fun, each one of your kids could make the lunches for everybody else for the next day, and it's all available and ready for them to go. You can rotate if you have more than one child, and it's just a fantastic way to get them involved, and they'll feel good about being involved in the process. Another thing, have you thought about making breakfast? Things like overnight crock pot oatmeal, ready-made breakfast burritos, fruit and yogurt plates. It's simple to make a breakfast ahead of time the night before. So in the morning you can just come downstairs, if breakfast is ready to go. Anything you can do to facilitate a savings of time and to reduce activity is going to make your life a lot less stressful, and it's going to make everybody happier. And one of the biggest reasons that mornings can feel so rushed is because many of us don't get the proper amount of sleep. Go to bed earlier. If you don't get enough sleep, you feel like you're dragging, you get forgetful. Often, we can get careless. We're tired and we're just like, ugh. So make sure everybody gets to bed at a specific time every night. Now I'm going to give you a little bit of information about my family here. We've always gone to bed around 7 o'clock at night. We used to go to bed at 6 when the kids were younger. As they've gotten a little bit older, we've extended that time. But 8 hours of sleep is the time frame to shoot for. There really is no given specific time of needed sleep per human being. We all kind of have our own time, right? It's hard to say, hey, everybody needs 8 hours. My 11-year-old daughter needs like 14 hours, I think, 14 or 15. She could sleep an entire day away, right? And so as a result, 8 hours is just kind of a good time frame to shoot for. Set a bedtime at night when electronics get put away. We all agree that electronics go away at 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Maybe that's just a recommendation. And the TVs go off as well. So, hey, if you want to read, that's fantastic. You can read, but I need you to go to sleep by maybe 9, so you got that hour of reading time. Or maybe you play a game of cards together as a family, as a wind-down activity before it's time to go to bed. But, creating a nighttime routine where everything is completed 30 minutes to an hour before bedtime is a fantastic way to allow everybody to decompress and get the sleep they need, okay? So don't let the rush of going back to school bring you down. You know what? These are some ways, some recommendations that I'm throwing your way to help streamline your morning routine. Include your kids and your spouse in all the changes. That way they feel involved in the decision-making process. Remember, you're a team. As a family, you need to make decisions together, but help to facilitate the process with them and help them to understand, hey, by making these changes, we're going to streamline our mornings. We're all going to get out the door in a much more convenient fashion. We're going to get a little bit more sleep. We're going to feel better. It's just going to work out better for everybody all the way around. And remember, you can't force change on anybody. You can only make recommendations. Folks have to decide to change on their own, okay? But as parents, we can set rules in our house, and that's the other difference, right? So this is fantastic. Listen, I wish you and your children the most wonderful school year. Remember, your kids are worth it. The knowledge gain that they garner is going to facilitate success in their future. And by making your life a little bit easier, it's going to allow you to be a little bit better of a parent by having more energy, having an increased mood, and really feeling great about things. I care about you, I care about your family, and I want you to have a wonderful school year, okay? I'm going to be back tomorrow with some really fantastic stuff. Thanks for joining me today, and have a great day, my friends. Talk to you soon.